Testing, testing. What's up, you guys? This is Old School Gamer 87. Welcome to live. I'm talking about the Sega Arcade Classic, part of the Afterbirth series, G-LOC Air Battle. G-LOC stands for, LOC stands for loss of consciousness. G-force induced loss of consciousness. Here, I'm gonna press the button. Okay. Drift. Yeah, there's no free play settings on this one. Only up to 9 credits. Oh man, I'm so sorry for drifting issues. Yeah, cause it keeps drifting to the left for unknown reasons. Okay. Alright. G-LOC is a 1990s combat flight simulator arcade video game developed and published by Sega. It is a spin-off of the company's Afterbirth series. The title refers to G-force induced loss of consciousness. The game is known for its use of R360 motion simulator arcade cabinet. The arcade game was a commercial and critical success upon release. The game puts the player in a fighter plane dogfighting other planes. Once the player takes too many hits or the game timer runs out, the game is over. The player earns more time and advances stages by achieving goals that are set in each stage. The player initially starts with limited armament, which is replenished by completing missions. Players choose what targets to destroy, like ships, jetfires, or tanks. Eventually, players will attack bosses, such as War Balloon, the Bomber, and the final adversary, an enemy ace who uses the same plane as the player, except with enhanced durability and strength. The player controls an experimental aircraft referred to as A8M5 by upgrade over time, finally becoming the A8M6 in a mission to eliminate enemy planes. During the game, the players attack from the front and back. The game is mostly played from a first-person perspective, but once locked onto by an enemy missile, the perspective changes to third-person behind the player's plane to allow the player to perform evasive maneuvers. The plane is controlled by a joystick and has two weapons, a cannon, or the Vulcan cannon, and missiles. The player can either try to shoot down enemy planes or target them by moving the crosshair over them and launching missiles at target planes to destroy them. The game was released in 3 arcade cabinet versions: a standard stand-up version, a standard stand-up version, a sit-down version, and a deluxe sit-down version, the R360 cabinet. The R360 gives the game into a more dynamic feel as the cabinet responds to the pilot's actions, improving on the limited path of plane movement in the stand-up and sit-down versions. The cabinet is mounted on a gyroscope that can rotate along 2 axes attached to a base which is stationary. The game was ported to the Sega Mega Drive, Sega Master System, and the Sega Game Gear. The home computer versions covered the 64 Amstrad CPC, Sega Spectrum, Atari ST, and Amiga were named G-LOC R360. Some ports include certain features not present in the arcade version. The Mega Drive version alternates between first and third person perspectives at times. The Master System 1 features bosses, and the Game Gear 1 employs points that can be used to upgrade the jet. The original arcade version was ported to home consoles first time in 2020 for Nintendo Switch under the Sega Ages series, which I'm playing right now. This version was released on March 26 in Japan and later on April 30 in North America and Europe, and features new control options and new ways to play through stages. In Japan, Game Machine listed G-LOC Air Battle on their June 1st, 1990 issue as being the most successful upright arcade game of the month. The deluxe cabinet version went on to become Japan's 9th highest grossing dedicated arcade game of 1990. It was later Japan's 5th highest grossing dedicated arcade game of 1991. In a retrospective review, the video game Brett Allen Wise, which I met him a few times, of All Game, gave the arcade version a score of 3.5 out of 5 stars for what he mentioned in one of his books or his own reviews. He compared the game to Afterburners, saying that G-LOC has superior graphics and slightly more versatile gameplay. In North America, it was considered the hit of the show at Chicago's American Coin Machine Exposition, or ACME, 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 as those Acme prize for seeing cartoons such as Looney Tunes Merry Melodies in March 1990, and became a commercial hit upon release. It was the top-grossing new video game on the Replay Arcade charts in June 1990. It was then the second highest-grossing dedicated arcade game in September 1990, below Konami's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The arcade game received positive reviews from critics upon release. G-LOC received a Japan-only sequel in 1991, Strike Fighter, not to be confused with Sega Strike Fighter, released in 2000. It was ported to the Infinite Town's computer and the Sega CD console as Afterbird 3, which I still have. But unfortunately, I only played the controller and the arcade stick. But I don't know, cause I don't know if the intelligent control cyber stick, the sharp cyber stick will work on that or not. Because if I do get it and try to work, then I'll tell you that game, so stay tuned. Okay. Here we go. Gotta check, make sure so it doesn't hit the mic. So I can show you, turn the flight stick, so I can show you the flight stick in action. Okay, and everything's locked in. Yeah, but I have to go to Amazing Crycat Legends with my friends later tonight, the 9:45 show. So please, no spoilers, okay? Yeah, Crycat Legends is the 6th installment of the Crycat film franchise by Sony, and yeah, I do met the guy Ralph Macchio at Dallas Fan Expo 2 years ago. Yeah, and Jackie Chan from the fifth installment, he did return. I have not started watching the Netflix TV series yet. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, my friend just texted me. Alright, but here we go, right? Right, beginner. Yeah, hit the X. Here, how to lock on. When lock on, shoot your missile. The yellow button on the arcade version. The red triggers is to fire cans. The throttle stick's no use, so it's afterburners. 3, 2, 1. Take off. Lift off. The easier it gets, the more enemy it gets. Yeah, beginner mode shows a lot of enemies. There we go. Nice. I used to play this game at the I used to play the arcade game at arcade places, including malls when I was a little kid. Remember, don't get cocky. Remember, dodge missiles and avoid cannons if someone's trying to shoot at you, so be careful.
Enemy.
There we go. Oh no, each difficulty is short, but depending on how long you play. Because you gotta play the game good though. Yes. Yeah, same roll, it's the same bank roll as I did in the Afterburner games. Got one more. Getting the hell out of here. There we go.
Enemy.
Watch your radar. There we go. Only 4.9 seconds to spare.
Enemy.
Ugh, I'm hit. There we go.
Down. 10 enemies.
Got one more. Come on. Watch your radar. There we go. Landing sequence. Land on carrier. Flick. Horizontal level. Yeah, same thing as they did on Top Gun. The two NES games of Top Gun. Keep horizontal level. There we go. Mission accomplished on beginner mode. Congratulations. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. All missions completed. Game over. Alright, next up is the medium mode. I'm in first place. No, this is not speedrunning, guys, so don't ask. There's no Q in the typewriter. That's so stupid. What if your name had the Q initials? Okay. What's up? Medium mode. This time use dog control. Remember, don't speed up on these obstacles. Be careful. You don't want to get hit or you'll lose time.
Down 8 enemies.
See that see that sign symbol over there that you recognize? Those NASDAQ drawings, especially from the arcade game CVS. Yeah, that NASDAQ drawing.
Down 8 enemies.
There we go.
Down 8 enemies.
There we go.
Down 13 round cover.
Don't get hit by those. Whoa! Don't keep rolling. There we go. Fire, fire, fire!
Enemy.
Got hit. There we go.
Shoot down 9 enemies. Enemy!
There we go.
Shoot down 10 enemies.
Ugh, I'm hit!
Shoot down 50 enemies.
There we go.
Shoot down 5 enemies.
Ugh. Bingo! There we go.
Shoot down 20 ground tanks.
Because I do not want to get hit by enemy fire. There we go.
Shoot down 10 enemies.
Ugh. This is it. Alright. Stand still. Keep it still. Keep horizontal level. Power, 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 power. Yes. Woo! Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All missions completed. I got Lavesty. I'm expert mode. Game over. There are up to 12 missions in a medium mode. The expert mode had up to 16 missions. By the time you reach the first 8 missions, you'll be able to land on the aircraft carrier before you take off again. Because expert mode's not too easy for me to beat. I was so damn close to beating it again last night since I had some practice runs. Great accomplishment presented by Sega Enterprises. Expert mode, please. Let's this guy go. This is not gonna be easy. Less enemies, difficult to maneuver.
Enemy.
Don't get cocky. No shot. There we go. Watch your radar. Okay. I can make a safe state. Okay. Medium. Whatever, I don't care about that. Okay. Okay.
Down 5 enemies.
Whew. It's really hard for me to maneuver, but I'm getting there. There we go. Should have done that in time before it's too late.
Keep down. Big ground tank.
Destroy those towers. The ones on the bridge, or the tanks. Oh yeah, tanks on the bottom too. Oh shit. Got 10 more enemies on the ground so I can fly out of here. Gotta get cocky. There we go.
Keep down. 5 enemies.
There we go.
Keep down. 6 enemies.
One more. There we go. First stage, land a carrier. Right. It's on level. Okay, power, 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 power. All right. All right. Okay, save. No. Here. Give me this. I can use that save states. All right. All right. 8 more missions and we're done. All right. Taking off.
Down. 7 enemies.
Ugh, got me.
The enemy.
Alright.
Shoot down 7 enemies. On your 10. On your 10. Shoot down 7 enemies. The enemy. Here they come.
Ugh, got me. That sucks.
Here they come.
Ugh.
Here they come.
Got me.
Here they come.
I'm not good at this. Though I'm not gonna make it, otherwise I have my safe state.
Here they come. Down 6 enemies.
Don't use afterburs too much. Ooh!
On your 10.
Gotta be quick. Ugh. I'm not good at this.
Shoot down 13 ground tanks.
Hit.
Down. 7 enemies. The enemy.
One credit left. I have my save state just in case. Because I gotta get this game done. One more, call it a night. Come on.
Be careful.
Oh, crap.
Down. 7
I was so
enemies.
close again. Alright, this one last mission. Ugh, I don't know I'm gonna make it. I won't.
Down. 7 enemies. The enemy.
Ah! Fuck. Save state.
Shoot down 7 enemies.
I gotta make it there. Sorry for the draft.
Shoot down 7 enemies. 7 enemies.
Four more. Come on, come on. Got 3 more. I gotta hurry up. 20 seconds. Ugh. Pissing me off.
Shoot down 7 enemies.
No!
Shoot down 7 enemies.
I don't want to get hit!
Keep down. 7 enemies.
Almost.
Keep down. 7 enemies.
They got me. I messed up. Pissing me off.
Keep down. 7 enemies.
Three more and I'm getting the hell out of here. Hurry up. That's it! Alright, congratulations. Huh. No landing sequence on the final stage. Congratulations. Alright, there you have it, folks. That's G-LOC Air Battle. Yeah. Woo! Alright. I finally beat X-Road once again.
Congratulations.
All missions completed. Game over. Alright. There you have it, folks. Alright, I rank number 1 once again. There we go. There it, folks. I did it. Alright, gonna shoot something here. Okay. Flyers. This is what the game flyer looks like right here.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Okay. Don't know I'm gonna read this one. Experience the G-Force Impact G-LOC, a super real jet simulator game. The ultimate in excitement. You can still hear me, alright? But so I'm gonna read this, alright. Take control of the most modern, up-to-date aircraft known to man as you guide it through the blue skies above. Sega has combined ultra movement, supersonic speed, and superb overall performance in an enclosed cockpit that features the pitch and roll of an actual jet fighter. G-LOC, a high-tech entertainment simulator game, is a product of Sega's sophisticated graphic technology. Battles set in 3 worlds are sure to satisfy even the most avid fans who want to fully display their excellent flying techniques, as well as those who enjoy a game with an actual aerial fight atmosphere. As the hotly contested combat scenes continue, the player will find himself so engrossed in the action that he'll literally forget the world he's in. Produced by Katsuhiko Tokunaga. Okay, put this back. Okay, shooting the flyer. This is the back flyer. Okay. There's some Japanese right above. This is what the actual arcade cap looks like. You can still hear me, alright? Enjoy the dynamic realism of the next generation jet plane air battle scenes. G-LOC incorporates 3 flying modes. There are 3 courses, i.e. beginner, medium, expert, not difficulty levels, each having unique features which appeal to a wide range of players, from the female customer to the most enthusiastic devotee. A new level of computer graphic expression brings you thrilling screen realism like you've never seen before. It's Sega's state-of-the-art graphic know-how allows for greater play reality. From the simulate feel of the jet fighter as you experience its awesome speed to the gyrations and intricate maneuvers your body encounters while engaging the enemy in Mortal Kombat. We're not talking about the fighting game Mortal Kombat. Every movement of the world's most powerful aircraft is faithfully reproduced, being modeled out to the latest and most capable jet fighter. This machine permits you to fully utilize the advanced air-to-air firing techniques in the medium and expert courses. Here's the deluxe type specifications. Right there. Sega Enterprises Limited. Sega Europe, Sega Enterprises, Corporate USA. These are the addresses, phone numbers, but I'm not sure if it's still there or they just moved to another location. Yeah, here are the deluxe type specs. Design specifications subject to change without notice. Distributed by whatever. SD-3227. Copyright Sega 1990.4. Yeah, I used to play the actual G-LOC arcade cap, and when I was a little kid at the mall, at one of those malls where they have arcade games there. That was a long time ago. And another one, photo by Katsuhiro Tokunaga. High Entertainment Game Series. Sure, on the bottom right corner is where it's the deluxe actual deluxe arcade cabinet. That's the back fly. Everything's in Japanese. And this is the R360 arcade cab. Yeah, cause you can't play alone without someone to keep an eye on you. Same thing as you're riding on a roller coaster. Experience the ultimate sensation as you feel the full impact of Sega's R360 Super Rolling Simulator. The R360 adds a new dimension and brings maximum sophistication to coin-op simulators, abounding with state-of-the-art features, and introduces new era in video games, which allows the player to experience the thrill of riding in a cockpit that revolves 360 degrees in all directions, back and forth, and left and right, and left. Well, G-LOC's not the only one. Other flight similar games also have that too. Okay, that's G-LOC R360 for the home computers. Yeah, loss of consciousness by force. I've on CBM, 64, 128, and Amstrad cassette and disc. Spectrum cassette, Atari ST, and Amiga. Yep, Sega Arcades, marketed by US Gold. What do you mean US Gold? You know, that's the address in England or the UK, but it's no longer exists. It's so hard to read on the bottom. Need help? Call the Gold Phone Hints and Tip line. No longer in service. Alright, another one. Same flyer. Yep, same thing. Competition, 300 euros, or 300 pounds, or US gold. Games to be won each month. Okay, and another one from one of the magazines. Yeah, or centerfold, whatever. Same thing. Loss of consciousness by G-Force. Okay. Here's another one. Yeah, the other half is missing. What's this? US Gold. G-LOC, Sega's knockout sequel to Afterburner, takes you to the edge, smoother, faster, and more frantic than ever before. See the other ones in France, different foreign languages throughout Europe. Amstrad, Commodore, 64, 128 cassette disc, Spectrum cassette, Atari ST, and Amiga, copyright 1990, 1991. Sega always observed. G-LOC is a trademark of Sega Enterprises Limited. Sega is a trademark of Sega Enterprises Limited. Okay, close these flyers. Almost done here before I had to go. Here are the arcade caps, what G-LOC looks like. Right here, that's the standard upright version. Here are the controls, the flight stick, and the throttle control. Yeah, cause I have the intelligent control cyber stick, which I intend to use, but unfortunately, I need the converter in order for it. I need some sort of converter in order for that bad boy to work. So I'll be arcade accuracy, but you know the flight stick is kind of small though, but still working though, because of that monstrosity of the controller. But it's downsizing from the original sharp cyber stick. That was I had to reissue for the Sega Genesis Me too. Right on the side of the cab. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the sit-down version. I never seen a sit-down version before. I was on the deluxe sit-down version. Right there, that's a Sega R360. That's the deluxe sit-down version. And on their side, yep, Sega R360. You know, the attendants in charge of it, but I've seen some people all by themselves. They can do it on their own, cause yeah, but still whoever's gonna ride, cause they can't just play all by themselves unattended or unsupervised, cause you must have an attendant or supervisor at all times to keep an eye on you, see if you're hurt. Same thing goes to roller coasters or amusement park rides. Alright. Here's more. On the back. Sega Arcade 60. That's it. Sorry, wrong game. Okay, close these. Gotta show you the game covers right home. Okay, that's a Sega Game Gear version. On the back here. Okay. Okay. G-LOC Airbar Gripping. Strap yourself into your G-LOC super plane and destroy the demented Future World Army and their multinational death squads. Sorry. Dive, climb, and bank with rapid fire guns and missiles blazing. Blast away well-fortified enemy installations with a constant eye on radar and fuel. Level enemy bases in 9 crucial missions. Use points to customize your plane with missiles, fuel tanks, ammunition, armor to make it even more lethal, because anything less than total success is a total disaster. In the 2-player mode, play against a friend enemy with the gear-to-gear cable. Yeah, because I like the arcade version. The Game Gear versions can hook up to 2 players. It has the gear-to-gear cable, kind of like the link cable used in Nintendo Game Boy handheld games. Okay, next. That's the spine of the North American version. That's the European version. Let me try to zoom this in. Try to read English. Others are in foreign language, France, Portuguese, Spanish, Dutch, whatever, or German. Fly into the madness in your experimental G-LOC Super and put an end to the Future World Army. Or 2-player game, shooting game. Copyright 1991, Sega made in Japan. Okay. That's the Japanese version. Everything's Japanese. Here's the Sega Master System version. Yeah, it's in Europe only, but not in North America for unknown reasons. But I'm not sure if the North American version does exist, but they do that on the Game Gear version. So cover right here, right? Zoom this in. Vigilante forces have raided government military installations and confiscate tanks, planes, and even warships. Pilot your G-LOC fight to victory against the guerrillas. 8 stages. Players 1 per field. Sega control stick. Copyright 1991. Sega made in Japan. Sega Enterprises Limited. Okay, that's the spine. That's the Korean version of the Sega Master System version. It's in Korean. That's the that's the Brazilian version. Distributed by Tectoy. Uno exclusive. No Master System. That's in Portuguese. That's the back of it. It is Portuguese. And look at the address. Tectoy no longer exists. Right here. Alright, here's the it's the Atari ST version. Alright, that's the Spectrum. That's the Spectrum version. Sinclair ZX Spectrum version. Yeah, that's the that's the UK version. That's the Spanish version, Spain. Everything's in Spanish. G-LOC Gear. Lock onto super cool sunglasses. Free inside when you buy this game. Limited edition while stocks last. While supplies last. Stocks or supplies, same thing. Depending on the regional, depending on the region that they're in. Okay. Pilot an experimental superplane through 36 action-packed suicide missions within 3 player selectable modes. 20 rapid-fire lasers and an impressive missile guidance system arm you with the technological edge needed to complete your missions. G-LOC's previously unrivaled HUD keeps you informed on enemy FX-85 tailgears. And a special booster operates the afterbird for quick escapes, or better still blast them out of the sky by executing a 360-degree maneuver, which will give those FX-85s a taste of their own medicine. G-LOC delivers the pulse-pounding accelerator you just want to keep coming back for. There you go, copyrights. 1990, 1997, Sega Ages G-LOC. Published by Sega Europe Limited, distributed by US Gold Limited. Yeah, that's the address, and it still no longer exists. Yeah, Hartford Road, Birmingham. Yep, no longer exists. Okay. That's the spine. Same thing. On other platforms, other platform computers such as Amstrad CPC. Yep, same thing. That's the spine. Here it is. That's the Sega Genesis version. I don't have the Sega Genesis version yet. Yeah, I don't have the Sega Genesis version just yet. I have the Sega Game Gear version, but not the Sega Genesis version just yet. That's the North American version. Okay, fire. Lock on ground target. Fire, air-to-air cannon. Direct hit. Alert, die evasive maneuver. Fire, the enemy fighter is in your gun sight. Hit the button now to launch the deadly Dragonfly missile. Yeah, but in the arcade version, it was Dragonfly, but it was supposed to say fly, not fry. Dragonfly is the correct correct translation. The Dragonfly missile, or use your AM-40A1 Vulcan guns to blow bandits from the sky. You've got plenty of firepower. Take on wave after wave of enemy fires. Fly through narrow cannons to take out enemy installations. Then land your fire on the carry deck to earn your wings. Smash arcade hit. Arcade quality graphics and digitized sound effects put you in the fight. Fast flying views. Target enemy planes from the in the cockpit and behind the afterburner perspectives. Advanced weaponry. Trade points earned for missiles, high caliber guns, and heavy armor. Multiple sorties. Fly 16 different air, land, and sea missions. This is only one player. The Game Gear version is 2 players. 670-2831. Sega Genesis G-LOC, trademark Sega, copyright 1993. Sega 3375 Arden Road, Hayward, California 94545. Made in Japan only for use with NTSC Genesis systems. Patents US and Europe, Canada, Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan. Patent pending. Ha! Okay. Okay. Here's the European version, Sega Mega Drive. Okay, zoom this in. One player 16-bit cartridge. The enemy has started its attack. They've mobilized their air force and land forces for a major assault. You're stationed on an aircraft carrier on the front line, and it's up to you to show them what an ace pilot can really do. The others are in foreign language: German, Spanish, French, Portuguese. patents that they got the US patents: US, Europe, Canada, Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan. Patent pending 670-2831-50. Only for use with PAL and French Sega Mega Drive systems. Copyright 1992. Sega Enterprise Limited, made in Japan. Okay. Here's the Japanese version. On the back, everything's in Japanese. Oops, that is it. Okay, I'm going to show you what the cartridges and diskettes, what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you the cassettes. Okay, this is what the these computer cassettes looks like. Piracy is theft. Of course, piracy is always theft. Just say no to party goods. Okay, that's the Commodore 64 128 cassette version. That's the Spectrum Amstrad version. Oh yeah, see, there are two sides. That side was the Spectrum 128K plus 2, and the other side's the Amstrad CPC. Interesting. Oops, wrong one, wrong game. Okay, close this. Let's show you what the carts looks like. Right here, this is the Japanese version, Sega's Game Gear version, the North American version. That's the Sega Master System version, which in Europe, but it's just the same. I hope it's region free, but I'm not sure. That's the North American Sega Genesis version, the European version, and the Japanese version. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show what the diskette looks like right here. Alright, there. Oh yeah, there are two sides. The side Amstrad CPC 128K disc, and the other side Spectrum plus 3 128K disc. Okay, close this. Show you the disc. Yeah, that floppy disk right here. That's the CBA Amiga version, A500, A500 Plus, A1000, A2000 series. Copyright 1999, Sega Ages G-LOC, US Gold, Sega Pisces, Daft. Alright. Okay, that is all. There we have it. Alright. There you have it. That's G-LOC Air Battle. Gonna show you I show you the flight stick in action. So please make flight stick controllers for the Nintendo Switches 1 and 2 right now, alright? Just give me your attention, and I'm about to post this on. I'm about to upload this on YouTube before Twitch automatically deletes my past broadcast. Okay, there you have it, folks. That's G-LOC. That's G-LOC Air Battle. If you want to get this game, get it. Get it for the Nintendo Switch. The arcade version, part of Sega Ages lineup. Get it on Nintendo Switch. Go to Nintendo eShop to get it. Okay. It's better to play with the flight stick, and I hope to get the converter for the Nintendo Controller Cyber Stick reissue that was used for the Sega Genesis. Me too. So I'll be able to play it for Nintendo Switch, and I hope it works. If it does, then I'll show it to you again. So stay tuned. All right. Okay. Thanks for tuning in my live stream. Please like and subscribe to Old School Gamer. Excuse me. Please like and subscribe to Old School Gamer 87 hashtag. Please hashtag flight sticks for Switch 1 and 2 right now. Okay. Please let the companies know. I hope Logitech, Thrustmaster, or Hori, whatever. Follow me on these social media links. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions on email, and I'll be happy to answer that for you, okay? Alright. That's G-LOC Air Battle, part of the Afterbirth franchise from Sega. Correct. Remember, watch chance release 30 seconds. Do be careful out there while going public. Face masks are highly recommended. Although they're no longer mandatory, but do be careful out there, cause you don't want to get sick with COVID and other things like that. And I hope most of the kids are okay from measles. So get yourself vaccinated, okay? Get yourself vaccinated against those damn viruses and diseases, measles, COVID, whatever. But be careful out there, alright? I have to go out with my friends to see Cry Kid Legends, so please don't spoil us, okay? There you have it, folks. There you have it, folks. So please make those flight stick controllers for the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and I want the yoke controller so I can play it on Dinoceptors 1 and 2, and even want the Taito arcade games that have the yoke controller. That'd be badass, super fun. Alright, this old school gamer A7 sign off. Take care, peace. Do be careful out there. Okay, take care, peace. Okay, remember, please make these flight stick controllers for the Nintendo Switch just 1 and 2, alright? Please do so. I'm so sorry for the drift issues, because I can hook onto the GameCube controller adapter, because no matter which port I am hooking, because I had to plug in all ports so it doesn't act out by itself though. Because the last time I used it, because I thought it's broken, but it's not though. And I had to plug everything in, but it still drifts to the left though, especially when I hook onto the GameCube and sometimes the Wii and Wii U. But I hope the single GameCube ports with the USB cable can hook onto the Wii U and Switch, and especially the PC. So I'm trying to figure out so it doesn't drift. Alright, so get these bad boys. I highly recommend it, and hope so I can use it on Operation Night Strikers and Night Striker gear. That's what it looks like right here. So go get it, okay? I want to play flight games, but criticize the left drifting, and I gotta hook all the GameCube peripherals on the GameCube controller. That's just because I need a single port, individual port instead. All right, that's it. I gotta go. So this old school gamer A7 sign off. Take care, peace. Do be careful out there. All right, take care, peace. All right, take care. Bye.